aí, pessoal, hora de treinar. Oh. Hey, Puppet, how you doing, buddy? You good? I'm, where are you? I'm in England, buddy, in the UK, in the North Yorkshire. How about you? Where are you? Please don't forget to leave your like, and then if you like it, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you don't like it, just tell me, shite, go and fuck off, nigga. You can say whatever you want in this channel. Everything is allowed. Oh, thanks for that, buddy. Much appreciated. You can say whatever you want in this page here. You are free to swear at me as much as you want. Captain Rank, you ever had any injuries? Oh, Lord Almighty, boy. If I have to tell you how many injuries I have had through the lifetime, dislocated bones, broken bones, pulled muscles, ligaments, tendons. Regardless what you do, if you practice any sports through your life, you're always gonna have some injuries, always. My recent ankle, just watch it. Now everything, like I have a rupture on the ligament on the left shoulder. Okay, I dislocate that finger. You can see this one here. A couple of years ago, you can see much of the light. It's still a bit solid dislocated when I was training in the gym. So a guy just nailed it and just pulled it out. So I just pop it in. Surgery on the left knee, broken foot. About 5 weeks ago, I cracked one of the ribs. So yeah, all the time there is something there, but we can simply not stop it. You know, like when people ask me, what would you do if you get injured? I want to keep training, just a bit slower, and when I get stronger, I'll go back to the hard training, just being a bit careful to not have the same injuries that I had there before. For example, both of my knees, I tend to not go much on the floor because of my knees, so now I'm kind of trying to stretch them a bit more. But most of the movement that requires go down on the knee here is fine. Whatever I need to push it forward on the bend, That is when I struggle a little bit. When the body's more warm, then I can get it done finally. How many years have you been training? Well, since I was 9. I started training martial arts when I was 9 years old. I'm 41 years now. So just over 30 years, you know. But the training can never stop. As we get older, we tend to slow down. Slow down a lot. But you can never stop training. If you stop training, it's going to get even worse. So it's up about to carry on, you know, just nice and slowly. Like now, like for example, my back was quite bad in this past few weeks. So I went for a deep tissue massage yesterday for my back. So now I need to do more stretch than actually power or speeding trainings. That's why I'm taking a bit easy, doing a couple of movements here and then. Just trying to take it nice and slowly, you know. Yeah, I don't want to force too much my back. I want to give more, keep calm, stretch more. I really don't want to push too much because, as I said, I just had this massage done, so I better go a bit slower. I know what. That's capoeira indeed, buddy. That is capoeira. So if you know that, please leave your like and subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. I think you are, but leave your like there. I've never personally studied, but I guess people. Trust me, capoeira is the weakest martial art. That's what everybody keeps telling me. Oh, your art is the most inefficient art martial. You need to protect yourself. And what can I say? I need to agree with them. I will never go into argument with someone who says my art is inferior to their art. That's the only secret I can keep for my art. You know. So never argue with people. Never. It's not worth. I think my battery will die. Please guys, leave your subscription in there. Don't forget to leave a like in the channel. That will help a lot. Let me see if I can put the phone to charge here because the battery is dying. Hold on. I'll try to run and get a cable. 1 second. You know, it was at times when I would argue with people just because they say, oh, capoeira is not an efficient martial art. Capoeira cannot be compared to any other martial art because it's very weak. As I say, whatever people say, I just agree. You know, in the fight, the best movement is the surprise. It's a surprise action. It's what you can do without people realizing how powerful it can get. On the legs, on the punch, on the elbows, on the knees, on the head ball. Because what a lot of people believe, they only believe capoeira can be done through the gym, where you need a lot of space to move. No, to move in capoeira, the only thing you need is a straight line. It's absolutely a straight line. Why? Because the movements, they're going to be moving forward, and at the same time, it's going to go to break. The movement is going to be used for the attacking, regardless of what you're going to use. Elbow, knee, head, fingers, hands. You can use whatever you want in capoeira. You just need to make sure, for example, one simple exercise. If someone leaves a like in there, I'll teach you a little exercise. Oh, what's that? That's also the strongest kicks. Karate myself. Fantastic. I used to train karate when I was younger. There was Karate Shotokan back in Brazil in 2004, 2003 or 2004. I was training karate but not for a very long time, maybe for 1.5 years. That was the only chance I could train karate a little bit. What was that one? I said, that's correct, buddy. Yeah. Right, so if please guys, leave your like in there, subscribe the channel, give us a chance to show my madness to the world, the craziness ever. You just need to click on the button of the like, that will help a lot, okay? So I'll teach you first an exercise for block. We can go on the front. You just need to pretend you are waking up in the morning and you just need to prepare your hair or straighten your hair a bit. So you don't have to do much, it's just, get to the hair. Now, you don't lift the hand straight. You want to make the cross. When I say making the cross, just get the hands up to your hair and here. You then can use one block and move it out. You can use another one and move it out. So just crossing. Now you just have your hair. So once you can, the punch is coming, and you use the block as it comes, is where the other hand will be prepared to, or you can simply grab the arm and push it away, or you can just simply block it and move forward using the elbow. So basically, it's 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1. Moving directions of the body, place where you are going. I began with Africa. Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks for being along. Thanks for sharing with us some comments. Thank you very much. Absolutely correct. Come from Africa, based in Brazil, and the black culture is a giant in Brazil. But it became. Don't forget to leave your like in there, guys. Otherwise, I'm going. Okay. Now, in this world, it's not only capoeira, but a lot of different martial arts. It became too much commercial, so people, instead of practicing martial art to keep the culture, it's just a way of making money. So they're gonna do whatever required just to make some money, and they will make themselves be the kings of the martial arts, the kings of the capoeira. Rarely you're going to see people practicing the traditional type of capoeira efficient for the fight or efficient for the martial art itself. A lot of what people do in these days is just a lot of fast kicks, spinning kicks, jump, acrobatic movements. That's what people believe capoeira is. So the martial art side of the capoeira has been left, it's been forgotten. To be honest with you, guys, leave your like. I'm gonna ask you all the time because I want this page to grow. I really want it to grow. What are your favorite martial art fighters? Oh boy, you would be surprised. You will be absolutely surprised, Mr. Baggins. Fantastic. I really love to speak to martial artists, guys. I really do. Now, if I have to tell you my favorite fighters, none of you will know it because they are people who are absolutely forgotten You know, these are kind of people, they are not in the media, they are not famous, they are just simple people, sometimes from the countryside, sometimes people who don't even have like an official school anymore. They just have that type of very nice and small school. Like for example, I don't watch a lot of fights like UFC, MMA. I'm not a big fan of watching it. I believe competition is great and it's good for competitors in a sportive way. What I do more is not into the competition. Like I've had people come to my school back in the days asking if I could help them to train for competition. When I said no, I cannot help you to train for competition. I can teach you and I can train you how to survive on the streets. I can train you how to go against weapons. I can train you how to survive in a fight against more than one person. But there are no rules for the fight. Okay, there is no rules for fights. For example, I can just have a little scraper in my hand, and from that scraper, I need to make sure I can make a weapon from it. How can I use it? So, if you ask me if I can teach you how to go into the MMA, into the ring, or into the cage fight and knock someone out, I can. The only problem is going to be dirt fight. I don't fight for fun. When you have something like this on your hand, that is a weapon you have on your hand. It's an absolute devastating weapon if you know how to use and where to use that weapon, how to use to define, how to use to attack, and how to use to defend yourself using that weapon. I'll give you a quest. Do you guys know when speed is important in martial arts? Or when speed is important for life? Now, I'm not saying when this is in a general quest. I'm saying what I believe and when I believe the speed will be important. You can leave that in the chat, whatever you believe. You can say it right, you can say it wrong. No answer is wrong. It just depends on the point of view. Okay? For example, I do believe, let's see what you guys say first. From my point of view, I believe speed is important when the technique is good, when the technique is great, when the technique is on point. Okay? For example, you can be as fast as you can. If you don't have enough strength, if you don't have enough power, if you don't have enough explosions on a good way of the technique, it's pointless. You're gonna just be hitting someone who at some point, if you hit me 3 times, I will know your speed. If you hit me 3 times, I will know where your focus is on your body, where your twisting is more into your hip, is more into your shoulders, is on the twisting on conjunctor on the back. If you throw 3 punches into someone, don't throw them again, or at least disguise them, misdirect them, because of competitor, they will study you and they will try to define how to knock you out. A martial artist, they will study you and they will disable you. They will not allow you, because there are rules in the ring, there are rules in the cage, there are no rules on the street. The only rules is survive. When you don't have powerful okay, oh. I'll give you an example. If I have this scraper in my hand, I don't care who you are, I don't care what you do, I don't care how strong you are, you're gonna end up with that stuck on you. You will. You're gonna hit me, you're gonna break my arm, you're gonna break my leg, you're gonna do whatever you want to me, to my body, if I still have that in my hand, that will end up inside your eyes, that will end in your liver, that will go to your spleen, that will go right into your artery. In the end of the day, you can do whatever you want to me. If you attack me while I'm having this scraper in the hand, you're gonna bleed to death. Okay, movements. I'm here. What is my intention here? I don't care about that hand, that's what I call the sacrifice hand. I can give that to you. You can take it, you can break it, you can break the arm. If you are not fast enough to disable that one from me, you may end up with that in the places where you really don't want to. And it's very easy to attack someone's the guard. It's very quick, the action of hitting someone. And depends where you hit it, you just need to do one touch. So speed, in my point of view, is only important when your technique is accurate. When you have a good technique, then you can worry about speed. In the other sense, you can just work on your power. What's that? Speed is very important. You get caught up. Indeed, sir, indeed. So most of the times of the movement, so whenever people come to my class, the first thing we need to learn is how to befriend. How to befriend with the pain. Whenever you are training something, whenever you're practicing a martial art or any sports, at the end of the day, whatever is going to be left will be pain in the muscles. You don't have to be pain from the impact, you don't have to be kicks, punches or anything. But just for the exercise, for the training, you're going to have a lot of acid inside your muscles, lactic acid, and then you're going to get rid of it. In the meantime, it will hurt, it will ache. So make sure you become friends with the pain, because the pain will start following you from the first day you join the martial art club or school, and will never leave you, ever. Get back to work. I finished work already, buddy. I finished work about 2 hours ago. I'm just messing around. That's the good point when you work on your own. You can start whenever you want. You can finish whenever you want. Nobody's here telling me what to do. And I can just be streaming with you guys. Look, it's been half an hour I'm here talking to you. Please, guys, don't forget to leave your like, and that is very important for the channel to help to grow it, you know. It's very important to subscribe to the channel, give us a chance to grow this channel a little bit. What's the hour there? Here is... It's 20 minutes to 3 p.m. So 20 to 3. I thought people might have beaten several attacks with weapons and stuff. Well, you know, all the time when you go out on the street, and that's one of the things that people don't realize sometimes, they mistake a street fight and a professional fight. If you're a professional fighter, which I've met a lot of professional fighters before, and they invite me to go to a spar, or to the ring, or to the cage, or for a fight, or a paid fight. And I'm like, no, I'm not interested. And they ask, so what would you go? And I say, I don't fight. I don't like going for a fight. I don't like it because I don't fight for fun. And mainly if you're on the street, you never know what people will carry in their pockets. You never know if someone is carrying something in the pocket or not. You never know if someone will be with another friend waiting on the sides. Once you start the fight, another people, 2-3 people will jump on you. But the only thing is, and I can say that without any problem, I don't walk on the street disarmed. All the time I'm walking, I will have a weapon on me. And this is what I do since I was a small child. I don't lie, just actually to beat people. How old are you, Leon? Leon, how old are you, buddy? Now, when I say all the time I'm gonna carry a weapon, that's my weapon. I don't need much more than that. A car key can be very efficient. There's no law saying I cannot carry a car key in my pocket. And when I need to use it, I don't need more than this bit. Now, it's not about how hard I'm gonna hit someone. It's not about how many people will be there, bringing weapons against. It's about, am I gonna get that on the right place at the right time, regardless how big the person is. If you can make one good spot, just one, if I'm gonna be fast enough to get someone there, I don't need to do much. Basically, I just need, that's all I need. Oh, on the side. Now, why did I'm bringing my hand open and it close at the target? Just to increase the speed. If I'm tense from the very beginning, I'm already telling people what I'm doing. My body, the expression of my body is already telling them, the tense, my body is showing what I'm doing. If the body is just relaxed, people never know when you're actually throwing the movement. So have it nice and open. Increase the speed. Just close it up when you get to the target. So you can just stick and twist. Stick, twist. Just need to go on the right place. That's it. Okay? So remember, guys, don't go in the fight for fun. Make sure whenever you go fighting, there's a purpose for that fight. Because you're gonna have to be the winner. Problem is, whenever you go for a fight, you need to understand what's the consequence of the fight, mainly the street fight. You're gonna have to understand if you go against a person, if you find a stone on the floor, that's your weapon. If you find a straw on the floor, that's your weapon. If you find a lighter on the floor, that's your weapon. If you find even a broken key on the floor, that is your weapon. On the street, this means a lot. This means a lot. 27. When I was 27 years old, I was still able to go on the street and fight 6, 7, 8 people, like I did them back on my days. Once you start getting older, boy, you start understanding it's not, you don't fight for fun anymore. It was times when you used to go out on the street and then just, you see a person there and say, I'm gonna fight this guy. I don't care who this person is, I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna show to my girlfriend, show to my friends, or show to whoever is around how strong I am. And next day, I'm gonna be here waiting for him to come back. That was me when I was younger. As you start getting older, you will start understanding your speed is not the same. Power, they are not the same. The recovering time is not the same. The metabolism does not work the same. You still carry the power of mind. Now, when you hit certain age, for example, I'm not gonna go on the street and fight no one younger than I for fun. I'll make sure if I have to kneel on the floor and ask for forgiveness for something what I haven't done, I might do it. I'm really scared of fight nowadays, mainly because of I have a son, I have a child, I have to look after my family. I'll just make sure if I will get into the fight, one of us will not be standing at the end of the fight, because I don't want no one to come after me tomorrow. So the fight will end as soon as it can be done. Either the other person knock me out or I'm knocking someone out. But I'll make sure if the person is on the floor, they will not stand up again. That's the rule number 1 of the street. If you take someone down, they cannot get back up for life. Otherwise, they will come after you. And I'm talking about a street fight. I'm talking about a street fighter I once was. Never killed no one. But in nowadays, if I have to go for a fight, I don't want no one to send a message tomorrow threatening me. That's why I say whatever you find in front of you must be a powerful weapon. Anything can work as a weapon, at all points. Use the techniques, use the body, strength, power, technique. Thank you very much for being here today, guys. Thank you very much for the likes you left in there. Thanks very much for those who subscribe to the channel. If you haven't left your like, please do. That helps the channel to grow a lot more. And I'm aiming to get 300 subscribers by the end of the month. That's the idea so far. So maybe I will get it, maybe not. Leon Smith, thank you very much for sharing your experiences here with us, boy. Thanks for being along with us. Okay. Enjoy the channel, there's some back videos, you can check the other videos in there. There's a lot of shites in here, so you can tell them to get fucked anytime. You can say, shut the fuck up, nigga, I'll take it as well. Don't mind at all. Thank you very much, you guys. Thank everyone who passed by here. Thanks everyone who shared this moment with us, and I'll come back another time. Let's see who told me to shut up. I like it, guy. Opa, valeu, Fábio. Valeu, meu querido. Obrigadão por estar passando aí com a gente. Oh, hi, nobody cares. How you doing? You just came the time when I'm leaving the live now, but you can leave your like there in the page, and you can go back to the beginning of the video and watch it again. Okay? I'm just let it go. A couple of kicks, and I'm off. How much I miss the speed. The street is a great place, man. When you are young. When you get old, it takes a lot of time, you know, Liam, to recover once. But after 40, once you reach your 40 years old, it's really hard. If you get one punch, that will take weeks before you recover. It's still good. The pain is still good. But it's easy to fight one person in the street. Two people is a different. Oh, hello, street edge. How you doing, buddy? What's up? How you keeping? The problem of the street is when you see one knife and somebody else comes with another knife and somebody else comes with another machete. You know, there are situations maybe sometimes we can't avoid, you know, some injuries. I don't think the light will allow me to show you a lot of marks, maybe, but there are a few marks on the leg, knives, bullets. Yeah, no, the light is not great. So, but a few marks from the past, some from the old days. Things that I'm not proud of, but that was back on times. Aí, rapaz, 5 anos de idade. Eita, idade boa, malandro. Quem me dera ter 5 anos de idade de novo, hein, meu pai? Quem me dera, hein, Fábio, pra gente voltar pra aquela idade dos 5 anos de idade. Meu pai. Ô, tempo bom. Tempo bom que não volta mais. Tempo bom, não volta mais. Saudade, outros tempos mais. Oh, don't worry, Leon. In this channel, you can say whatever you want. Be rude as much as you can express yourself, buddy. Put it out, all the frustrations. Oh boy. O chão tá muito livre para virar. Ó, se não escorregar, tá bom. Ó. Já escorregou. Oh, me? Poor me, young fellow. There's nothing to learn for me, trust me, apart of drinking a lot. Right, guys, now it's my time to go. Thank you very much, everyone who came here to the channel. Please leave your like in there if you haven't left it yet. Much appreciated. And if you guys search for other videos on the channel, you're gonna see a lot of more madness in there. Cheerio!